With the K900 and the Vibe Z, Lenovo, one of the top 5 manufacturers in the world, made a statement that it's not out of its depth to produce smartphones for the high-end market. Yet, it's devices like the recently launched Vibe Z2 Pro that Lenovo has to come up with to strengthen its position in the market. We had a chance to spend some quality time with the phablet, and here's what we think of the Vibe Z2 Pro. Let's start with design. The Vibe Z2 Pro is built using a single plate of aluminium that also extends to the sides of the phablet. The back has a brushed finish which gives the smartphone an elegant look. Lenovo also has used some high quality matte type plastic in the construction of the Vibe Z2 Pro, and it can be seen on top and bottom. Handling this Lenovo device is a joy. At 179 grams, the phablet is a tad heavy, but it also contributes towards a solid feel in hands. The slim bezels, which are about 7.7mm thick, is a key factor in the overall design, and it allows to operate the smartphone in a single hand. The overall build is solid as a brick, and you don't really have to worry about the phone bending in your pockets. The Lenovo Vibe Z2 Pro's front is dominated by a huge 6-inch display, and there are 3 capacitive touch keys, menu, home and back below it. Above the display panel you can see the 5-megapixel front-facing camera, the earpiece, notification LEDs and the usual proximity and light sensors. Moving on to the right, you can locate the dual SIM card tray and the power button next to it, and the unlock key is placed near the center of the phone and is very convenient to reach out. The left side features the volume rockers. The single loudspeaker grill, micro USB port and the primary microphone pinhole can be spotted at the bottom of the device, while the 3.5mm audio jack is at the top. Moving to the back, there is a 16-megapixel camera with dual LED flash, and there is a Lenovo logo just below the camera section, and apart from that the back is entirely free. Mind you, the battery is non-removable and there is also no micro SD card slot, so you'll have to live with the 24GB of onboard storage. The Vibe Z2 Pro sports a gigantic 6-inch IPS LCD display with a resolution of 2560 by 1440 and accounts to an eye-watering pixel density of 490 ppi. The entire display is protected by a layer of Gorilla Glass 3, which also means that breaking and scratching it will not be easy. The overall brightness is quite adequate and the black levels are decent as well. However, the contrast ratio is only average and the colors are a bit too saturated. The sunlight legibility and the viewing angles are something that will not bother you though. The Vibe Z2 Pro comes out of the box with Android 4.4.2 KitKat and is skinned with the company's Vibe 2.0 user interface layer. The home-backed UI skin resembles Apple's iOS but is unique in its own ways. But if you are not a fan of the Vibe UI, Lenovo also gives you an option to use the smartphone with stock Android interface. Basically, the Vibe Z2 Pro has the ability to dual boot and we really like that feature. Under the hood, there is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 801 chipset with a quad-core 2.5 GHz CPU and 500 MHz Adreno 330 GPU powering the phablet. The 3 GB of RAM enables the phone to run multiple heavy applications simultaneously without breaking a sweat. We ran a couple of benchmarking tests to gauge the performance of the Vibe Z2 Pro and also to stack it up against the competition. Here are the results. The Vibe Z2 Pro comes with a protruding 16-megapixel rear-facing camera and features a 16:9 sensor and optical image stabilization. When it comes to camera performance, all the images have nice colors, but the overall dynamic range and the pre-pixel detail levels are very limited. The Vibe Z2 Pro manages to focus on the subject quickly and shot-to-shot time frame isn't that long either. The white balance is on the higher end, but the good contrast helps you to obtain some pleasing image quality. On the video side, it can shoot 4K videos at 30 frames per second, 1080p videos at 60 frames per second and 720p slow motion videos at 120 frames per second. While recording videos, the optical image stabilization is constantly working in order to provide you with steady shots, and you can easily see that effect in video. Now, moving on to battery life, Lenovo was one of the first companies to introduce smartphones with gigantic batteries. The trend continues with the Vibe Z2 Pro as well, and it comes with a 4000 mAh battery out of the box, which is quite large by today's standards. You can check out a detailed battery test story from our blog and the link can be found in the description below. So in the end, there are a lot of good things about the Z2 Pro. It has an excellent display and a camera which manages to capture some high quality images. The Snapdragon 801 chipset offers great performance, but having said that, the company should have gone with 805 for better overall performance. We appreciate the fact that Lenovo isn't forcing consumers to use its user interface, and the 4000 mAh battery offers great battery life. All in all, the Z2 Pro is one of the best phablets available in the market at the moment and is available exclusively via Flipkart for Rs 32,999. and we are sure that you will not regret buying this monster. And that's about it for the video review, guys. Do check out the full review on the blog with the link in the description below. Do hit the like button if you like this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already for more videos like these. Thanks for watching and let us know what you think in the comment section below.